Blockchain technology allows us to, first of all, make a financial instrument that can be divided into smaller ticket sizes so that it is available to the common investor. And also the fact that if you can electronically invest in a token, then you eliminate a number of the intermediaries that you have today, and it could become an investable asset that you can invest with very low friction, very low cost, and could allow a multi-jurisdiction reach. Instead of bringing a project or an idea or a great dream, we invested our own funds in a cattle ranch. We have a cattle ranch that is a premier asset, and we have over 4,000 hectares and over 4,000 animals on it. And the ranch is a mature ranch, over 20 years of operation, with it's cash positive, and also it is known for very good quality. So based on that asset, we want to share the revenue and the potential on a growth strategy on cattle ranching, and that's what we are working on today. We are converging a real asset with the future of finance, and I think GenTwo is a great catalyzer for that, because even though we have the asset and you have the blockchain-based financial instrument, today there's a number of people that do not have the ability or the desire to go into this high-tech electronic wallets and all of that. So I think that GenTwo is filling a void by providing access via bankable instruments with ISIN numbers, so that anybody can invest in the actual formal financial industry. So I think that for us it's great news that GenTwo is doing this, because it's like a building block that will allow our asset to be tokenized and then go to the market with a bankable security and a bankable instrument. For me, coming to Switzerland is quite a transition. I come from the ranch, which is the definition of organic. We have natural grass where our animals feed. It's certainly very hot. We have all kinds of creatures and insects around. And all of a sudden jump on a plane, and after 30 hours to be in this beautiful city of Zurich and our office in Zug, it's quite a transition, but I think this reflects the convergence of a real asset and a real activity in the real world with the evolution of where finance is going, with the next generation of financial instruments that are based on blockchain, and now what we are seeing that you're trying to do at GenTwo with securitizing these assets to converge the crypto economy or the crypto finance with real assets. So I think the trip itself represents that same convergence of coming back from the field, being around the animals and feeling nature, all the way to the capital of blockchain and the future of finance. I have been in business for over 30 years, and I know the basics and the underlying forces of finance, and it's not because of a blockchain that we're going to change finance. It's the other way around. It's that finance will be changed by blockchain, and that is what we are doing. And really, when we have seen in 2017 so many dreams and so many ideas about blockchain for gaming and for all kinds of ideas that most of them went bust, I firmly believe that the blockchain technology for real assets is the way to go for the next generation of financial instruments. I come from the developing world, and I know the limitations that the developing world has for access to capital. In the developing world, even if you do everything perfect, you have serious limitations to access to capital. So I think that blockchain will really change that, because you will provide access to the common investor, not only here in Europe, but you will be able to invest as an individual in the developing world in any kind of asset anywhere in the world. And that's what blockchain will do, will revolutionize a blockchain for everyone. So I think that is the democratization of capital that will happen based on blockchain. It's not only for the rich people. In fact, it's going to be for the common investor anywhere in any jurisdiction.